Here, Hydrosailing Solutions, race number 3 for the M32 Winter Series number 1. So let's pull up the scores and the data, and let's take a look at this here. All right, long shot, Arista, USA 1, 2, 3, Delta, Black Sea. I don't have Scott McGregor's 1, 2, 3's Velocitech. Didn't have a Velocitech, so he's the only one I don't have. And so on and so forth here. So Lucy, I was on Lucy, and we ended up catching the Lured Gate. So our data 3, leg 3 stuff is pretty far off, and we'll see that in the racing. But here's what's interesting. So now we're in the third race of the day. Wind's starting to settle in, a little bit more pressure. And let's look at this. Long shots, first leg speed is 6.4. Fastest boat out on the race course. Second place, Arista, 6.3. Delta, 6.34. Lucy, 6.3. Seal, 6.07. A little off the pace right now. 6.01, a little off the pace. So Black Seal, definitely a little bit off the pace. 3.211. And we're going to decline this. And let's see, so a little bit slow there. Soka, 6.1. Again, a little bit slow, 6.03 versus still 6.4 on the and 6.3. So try and adjust. Maybe we talked about forestay, tightening the rig up, so on and so forth. Stanley 6.2s, 5.9s, definitely Stanley, same problem. But I think they were a little lighter on crew weight also. And then Volpe's doing okay at 6.4 and 6.3. So target boat speeds, working on that. And I think we're going to see a little theme here as we get into that. Downwind, let's look at the downwind just real quickly here. 7.8, 7.7, 7.8, 7.5. That's because we took out the Lured Mark. 8.0, 7.8, 7.6, 7.6. A little bit slower, not too much here. Let's look on the last 7.7, 7.8, 7.8, 7.5, Lucy, 7.9, 7.6, 7.7. So a little bit better on the last leg, except for us for some reason, probably just not. We were pretty far behind after that. All right, let's go over and take a look. And here we are here. Okay. So here's the start. Let me get this. Zoom in here a little bit. Let's look at the upwind leg. Still a little bit, boat, I think a little bit favored this start. Slow this down here, play. Let's see what the start time on this is. 13:26. Down here in the bottom, you can see that. So we can kind of time and distance in here a little bit. So let's play this out a little bit. Soka gets the best start here. Did a very nice job this time of time and distance coming in here and getting that end of the line. One minute. 50. So a little danger here. This was really close to the line at 40 seconds time and distance. They're going to have to be really slow for a long time. Let's see kind of how it pans out here. And Volpe close to the line too. You can see they reach down and then take off. You really want to try to get down and approach at an angle where you can trim in and not be reaching down the line a little bit. What do we got here? 25, 23, 20 seconds. Volpe's on the line. Wrist is now reaching down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Soka did a nice job there. Long shot is where? I think long shot's right under here. They're tacking on right now. Okay, so let's we'll speed this up a little bit. And now the wind's starting to get a little bit more steady, a little less. I don't think we're going to see many shifts in here in this racetrack. I mean, let's see, a little bit of left trend. Look at that, little bit of lefty kind of going up this leg here a little bit. Seals a little bit higher, just a tidbit slower, just a tidbit in there. Not much though. Probably not too bad of a mode. Arista's doing a very nice job on the outside. Volpe again, just got to work on height still a little bit more on Volpe. Get a little left wind in here a little bit. Not much though. Where's the mark? Mark's pretty far off to the left. Everybody kind of going back out to the right. Really just pressures on the right, kind of sense from last time with a little right trend. So everybody's really trying to protect the right here a little bit. I like what Volpe did there. Still trying to stay inside the box. A lot of people overstood here actually. I think Longshot overstood. You can see they're bow down trying to go fast now. I think we actually make it, don't we? Yeah. So both Arista and Lucy make the mark here. Soka's got the bow, kind of in bad air maybe a little bit. You know, that's the danger is if you're behind the pack a little bit and you get too close, you have no room to make it out of the lay line. All right, let me slide back up here. Volpe looks like a bad tack there. Really big dip there. Maybe turned too fast coming out of the tack. But lay line management. Arista, Lucy did a great job. Soka kind of stayed in, still in the ball game. Just a little bit of bad air, but at the end of the day, not too bad. And Volpe does come around pretty nicely too by just staying inside the lifeline, the lay lines. Fourth around the mark. Long ways down. Yeah, the wind's gone just a little bit right here, so port down wind's a little longer than starboard. Just trying to manage the lanes here a little bit more. Seal sailing a little bit hotter, a little bit more speed here. Pretty much the modes are pretty much the same here. Maybe Delta's a little low there, a little bit. They're kind of probably trying to manage Volpe's bad air. This is where we get in trouble. We jibe and don't have enough time to get the kite down. So it really ended up being pretty catastrophic for us and really should have been a regatta killer because there's no throwouts. Just, you know, we should have been, guys, all right, hey, we're ready here. Just jibe over, jib up. But we were just late on everything and didn't have the kite down before the leeward mark. does a nice job. Doug does a nice job here on long chuck with JP, going wide, getting in tight there. Talked about that. Soka does a good thing too. Nice curve, stays tight, so they got a lane going upwind. We're dragging the mark, so poor Delta's got to go around us, and I think, you know, that's where Black Seal should have just jibed out, maybe gone on the other mark, but catastrophic there for us. But Soka's got a good lane here, clear air. Volpe's got clear air, good mark rounding, and let's go ahead and play this on here a little bit now. Pretty much a drag race back. I think people just trying to get back over to the right again. Look at the tracks here. Arista coming back on a little bit of a knock, probably giving up a little bit of distance on long shot, and they're going to be a lot closer right now than they were at the leeward mark. Soka going out to the right, trying to, looks like a good, done well. Delta maybe a little bit footing here. Black Seal definitely going a little higher and slower. Definitely higher and slower. And let's see, Volpe is going to probably just squeeze. Let's back that up just a little bit. Look at that, just to see how much distance VMG did they win or lose here. So I would say almost crossing here if Seal were to attack. Would probably definitely be crossing Volpe. So just going higher and slower. Volpe is going a little bit faster here. VMG to Volpe. Okay. They're doing 6/8s, 6/7s. This is more in the 5/8s to 6/1s. So mode change needed on Black Seal there a little bit. Bow down, get a little bit. And that's where people on the rail are saying higher, slower, higher, slower. And the main trimmer's got to figure out what to do to make the boat go a little bit faster through the water. More backstay, flatten the main out a little bit more, press on the jib a little bit more, ease the jib, maybe the jib's over trimmed. Could be lots of things. Hopefully Soka's not in bad air here, but still pretty good position now. It looks like there's maybe a little bit of a knock. Yeah, a little knock there. They took a little bit of a dig back. Soka protecting on Delta here. Volpe coming back in. Soka's a little higher. Delta's able to dig inside of them. Not a great mode for them out of the top gate there. Let's see how they do back down here. These guys going a little bit lower. Look at that. Yeah, so past lay line coming in too hot. The guys over here got a little more pressure. We saw that theme pretty. I mean, look at the compression here. So big loss on Soka. Let's back that up a little bit. Back that up. Whoa, let's slow this down. Let's go back up here. All right, where were we? Get them around the mark here. Right, let's see what we got here. Okay, yeah, Soka's in, what, third here next to Delta. Let's just watch this whole kind of progression down the lake here. But my guess is pressure coming from the right as it has been throughout the day. Protecting just kind of that side and keeping your eye out. There was a little bit of pressure out here, but at the end of the day, it all kind of came in from the right pressure. Okay, Delta jibes out, pretty much bow to bow here. They're doing 8/7, 6/7, 7/2s, 8 knots, 6.67. So they're not faster right now the whole time. Seal, 8. So there's pressure, something going on here. You got to recognize that and watch what's going on. And you can see already how far Delta's Delta's ahead by 6, 7 boat lengths right now. Still doing 8 knots, still 8.3, 8.4. Finally, maybe not 7, 8, it's kind of average there. If we pause here for a second, let's look at this. SOCA, 7.65 average. Delta, 7.82 average. So 0.2 faster, 2.7 on the distance, 2.8. So not only they were faster, they sailed less distance on that. And that let seal get inside at the end of the day. All right, so and then the progresses is going to pan out here. And flat coming down pretty good. Little pressure gradient there. Okay. All right. I'll put this back up. You can pause and kind of review that.